Hey everyone, I'm Rendell, healer and psychic medium, and I'm here today to hopefully answer some of your many questions that I get every week. And the question that I keep getting asked a lot, don't know why, of just lately, but a few people have asked me, do I believe in God? And it really got me thinking, actually, of do I believe in God? And I believe God being consciousness, and we are all part of that same consciousness. So I don't believe in God as being a separate entity. I believe God as to be consciousness that we are all part of. I can remember many years ago, I was doing a meditation and connecting with my guides, and I'd gone really rather high vibrationally, and I can remember going out through my stellar gateway, and I was visibly able to see all of these little hexagons, golden hexagons, and they were all just really slowly moving. I mean, I wouldn't have known they were moving if I didn't have a deep awareness of what was happening, and I could see that every hexagon was connected, every hexagon was joined to the next, and I knew that I was part of that. I just knew that I was watching it, but I was one of those hexagons, and I could have stayed there forever. It moved so gently, a little bit like those lava lamps that you can get, that it just moves up and down, and it was just so gentle and peaceful, and this beautiful golden glow as far as I could see. It was, I suppose it almost felt like it was wrapping around something, so it was as far as I could see, with this gentle movement of so slow, like an ebb and flow of the ocean, but very gentle and still. And I stayed there in that peace for quite some time. And when I came back, my guide told me that was consciousness, and that I was part of it, and that's what God is. God is consciousness. God is every soul within the universe. It blew my mind, and I just sat there thinking for a moment, and then I said, but why hexagons? Because I'd always thought, well, okay, I would have thought that for gentleness, we'd have probably been round, but he explained to me that these the shapes that we are hexagons is because we can connect with everybody on every side. If you're round, you don't. You have space in between where everybody's touching, but a hexagon, we're connected to everybody at all times. And he was showing me how, so I have this understanding of our soul groups, and he was showing me how each soul group are the hexagons that we are very closely connected to, and that this soul group goes out and out and out, until we sort of get to soul groups that, I suppose soul groups would be our very close family, our very close relationships, so husbands, wives, partners, children, siblings, mother, father. So those very close relationships are those who we are immediately connected to, and that we can have, where we slowly move in and out as we go in and out of other lifetimes. And he was telling me that we don't always incarnate with everybody that's within our soul group, but if somebody is close within our soul group and they haven't incarnated, they are able to come very close to us from spirit. So this sort of answered more than one question for me, really, of what is God and what is consciousness. Well, lots of questions it answered, because I could see then that not only was it showing me our soul groups and that we are incarnating together sometimes, and how we can move in and out of each other's lives, and it's all very gentle, but it also showed me how we are all part of that same consciousness, and how, as far as my eye could see, we were all connected. And I could feel and see that the energy that I was within that space could move in, it was like little ripples that I was sensing and feeling, and all of these little ripples going through every hexagon into the next and to the next and to the next. So those are all of our souls that make up this whole part of consciousness that is God. Oh gosh, and it really made me see how if I was in a bad mood, those ripples would go out to all of those other souls that were connected to me, and that they would go far and wide. So it's really made me sit and think, I need to turn my energy into as positive as I can to keep my thoughts really positive. And it's from that day on, it really did change my life, in as much as sitting and meditating and sitting and having gratitude for being part of that whole consciousness. I did ask why gold, and he told me that was the divine feminine energy, and that gold is a very, very high vibrational. It makes me feel quite emotional, actually, because I love the energy of Mother Earth, but and mother nurturing energy, and to be told that's a golden colour. Gold is the feminine energy, and that the feminine is so nurturing. You know, we need the masculine because we need the balance right. So really, this was just a quick video just to let people know my views on what is God. So God is love. God is the consciousness that we are all part of. And it's that realization that we all need to do our best to keep our vibration, our thoughts, our hearts kind and pure, and be thinking that we are connected to the next person and to the next person and to the next person. So I hope that's helpful. And if anybody's got any questions and they want me to post anything further, then really do put some comments below. I'll, fingers crossed, get back to all of you if you want to comment any further with any other questions. My email is rachel@rachelrendell.co.uk. So if anybody has any other topics that they want me to talk about, any other questions, not personal, because I do offer the readings and the healings on a one-to-one basis. So, but this platform is really for anything that you have that you want to ask that collectively is going to help. So if you have any of those questions, then do get in touch. So it's rachel@rachelrendell.co.uk. I am on Facebook, I am on Instagram and LinkedIn. Okay, right, love and light.